African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing on the progress of the special military operation as of January 29, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Kharkov direction inflicted defeat on formations of the motorized infantry and assault brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Lipsy and Volchansk in the Kharkov region. The enemy lost up to 30 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, a car, and 2 field artillery pieces. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position. The manpower and equipment of the tank, mechanized, assault brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine and the National Guard Brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Topoly, Lozovaya, Zelenigai in the Kharkiv region and Grigorovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 320 servicemen, a tank, 3 combat armored vehicles, including 2 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 8 cars, 6 field artillery pieces, including 2 Western-made ones, and 2 NOTA electronic warfare stations. 3 warehouses were destroyed. Ammunition. Units of the Southern Group of Troops have taken up more advantageous lines and positions. Formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and 2 territorial defense brigades were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Verkhnekamenskoye, Yantarnoy, Orakovo-Vasilevka, and Chesavyar of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 220 servicemen, 3 armored combat vehicles, 5 cars, and 2 field artillery pieces. As a result of active actions, units of the Center Group of Forces liberated the settlement of Novoye Lizavetovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. The manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized brigades, a Ranger Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and a National Guard Brigade were damaged in the areas of the settlements of Andreyevka, Novopavlovka, Yudaknoy, Sherbanovka, and Tarasovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 520 troops, a tank, 7 armored combat vehicles, including 2 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 7 cars, 5 field artillery pieces, and a US&TPQ-37 counter-battery radar. Units of the East Group of Forces continue to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense. The formations of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the Marine Brigade, and the Territorial Defense Brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Razliv and Constantinople of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to over 135 servicemen, a tank, and 4 field artillery guns, including 1 gun of Western manufacture. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Molotok-Machka in the Zaporizhia region and Antonovka in the Kherson region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost more than 50 servicemen and 4 vehicles. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the Russian Armed Forces groups damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, production workshops, storage facilities, and assembly sites for unmanned aerial vehicles and unmanned boats, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and equipment in 156 areas. 165 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles were shot down by air defense systems. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 652 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 41,800 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 20,887 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,510 multiple launch rocket systems, 21,041 field artillery and mortar guns, and 30,878 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.